Alright, so finally got some time to work on the Kyosho Turbo Scorpion build here. So I got the electronics taken care of. Everything's mounted, switches on, antennas on. I extended the battery leads, put my new connector on, just didn't push it through yet into the battery compartment. Also had to extend the motor leads. I'm just going to zip tie them where they're at, just to the plastic cage here. Just ran out of time. Then I'm going to cover the wires down here with some of that plastic, like wire loom, wire cover, whatever it's called. And then I can zip tie that out of the way to the rear diff, just so everything's away from the suspension. And then I got everything powered on. The instructions obviously show, they want everything parallel, but the way this Kyosho servo arm engages with the servo, it doesn't go to completely 12 o'clock. It's either slightly left or slightly right. So I just left it as is. It's not really, I guess, really a big issue. When you turn right, there's no clearance issues. Turning left, I did have to trim things out, just because of the way this mounts. The stud's underneath, so you got clearance issues with the servo. So I adjusted it. I just got a tiny gap right here between things. And then I'm still basically maxing out my steering, because you do have to watch up here with these rods how close they get to your aluminum braces for the shock. So I have small gaps up there. So again, everything, there's a clearance everywhere, but I'm still maxing out the steering. I did spend a good bit of time just kind of making some small adjustments with these rods on both sides. So the front wheels, they were canted out a good bit from the initial assembly. So I brought them in a little bit. And they're still canted. I don't know if it comes through on the pictures or not, but just not as bad as what it was before. It's just, I guess, more of a preference thing. And then the only other kind of strange thing, maybe there's a reason for it, I just don't realize. So I obviously built the wheels and tires. I got the foams in. The rears are vented, but the fronts aren't. So when you push on the fronts, and again, they're not glued, so I don't know if that would make a difference. When you push on them, they cave in, and then you got to separate the tire from the rim to get air back in so they can inflate again. So I might end up maybe venting the fronts also, but I'll do a little more research and figure with that later. But so that's where I'm at. Next steps will include assembly of the driver, like the cage, roof, things of that nature.